I'm just going to continue to talk about three-party races, because why not? So what you and I are both looking at right here is the electoral map from the 1968 U.S. presidential election featuring Republican candidate Richard Nixon, Democratic candidate Hubert Humphrey, and American independent candidate George Wallace. Nixon, this guy over here, ended up winning the presidency with 301 electoral votes, securing a large portion of the nation. Look at all that red. Humphrey, on the other hand, took a solid chunk of the Northeast, parts of the Midwest, along with Texas and, of course, Washington. But he only ended up earning 191 electoral votes. Many people believe that Humphrey lost this election due to deep divisions in the Democratic Party, divisions largely driven by the Vietnam War. The Democratic Party was split into pro-war and anti-war groups. Then, violence broke out at a protest during the infamous 1968 Democratic National Convention in Chicago. At the convention, violent clashes erupted between anti-war protesters and police. To top it off, all of this was airing live on national television, further fracturing the party and ultimately damaging Humphrey's chances. Wallace also did not help Humphrey's chances. At all. Wallace was down here running a segregationist, law and order, and anti-establishment campaign, continuing the opposition to federal civil rights policies and government intervention in the South. Wallace carried 5 southern states: Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia, plus 1 electoral vote from North Carolina, bringing his total to 46 electoral votes. By the way, this was the last time a third-party candidate won all of a state's electoral votes. Despite Nixon's dominance in the Electoral College, the popular vote kinda told a different story. Nixon received around 31,700,000 votes, while Humphrey trailed closely behind at 31,200,000 votes. We're talking a difference of just over 500,000 votes. Or to put it this way, a razor-thin margin of 0.7%.